for someone who's built a business, they found success, they have a profitable business, how do you recommend them go about expanding their business, vertically integrating it into other avenues to where they can actually build, rather than just one business, but actually a conglomerate across different industries?
For sure. So the way you look at it, right, and I've actually never thought about it. This is just kind of off the dome, but this is what we're doing, and the person who's done this really well is actually like Amazon has done this really well. So, for instance, Amazon has probably the largest at this point servers and data center. What Amazon probably realized was, hey, listen, we're paying another company to host our data as an online company, and they're probably paying, I don't know, 20-30 million dollars a year. Maybe right now they would probably, the size of Amazon, they're probably paying $500 million a year to do this. So they said, we're not doing that anymore. We're going to go buy a company and host our own serving, right? And then once we figure that out, we're now going to offer it to everybody else. So now they literally are the number one server host in the country, probably in the world, right? Because they just said, we're spending all this money over here. We already have a built-in market, so we might as well just go ahead and get it ourselves, right? And then that's every single thing. So for us, the way I look at it is, I say, okay, if we're spending, I'm flipping homes on the side. I'm not really doing much of anything, but I'm letting my money work for me, and have a couple friends that flip homes for me, and I pay them a GC fee. I buy a lot of commercial buildings. I also negotiate every single lease for every single franchisee nationwide. So at any point in time, I'm negotiating, anywhere from 15 to 30 leases at one time between me and my director of franchise in Stanton. So it's like on every single one of those leases, we just signed a new lease in Georgia. We signed, a couple leases here in Dallas. On, say, the lease that we just signed in Dallas, the real estate commission that my realtor is going to make off of that is $20,000. And she literally did nothing. For that location in particular, I went and drove the area and found the space. She gets the LOI, she puts it on a sheet of paper, and we have a standard LOI, Glow LOI that we use. We submitted the LOI, they come back, they redline the LOI. She forwards the email to us to review. We respond back and say, no, change X, Y, and Z. She changes X, Y, and Z. The landlord looks at it and says, okay, I agree. Sends us the lease. We have an in-house attorney. We forward the lease to the in-house attorney. He reviews the lease. We agree on the lease. Make a couple changes. We agree on the lease. Send it back. DocuSign it. Boom. She gets a $20,000 check. She forwarded 2 emails. So, and Stephanie, love you. You're good people. But at the end of the day, why would we not do that for ourselves, right? So instead, I will create my own real estate brokerage, and then I will have agents that work for me. I have deals to feed them. So now I can go and have an agent, we split a 50-50 split on any deal that I bring you, right? If they bring a deal, the way typical brokerages work is that the brokerage gets 20%, the agent keeps 80%, right? Any deal that you bring for yourself, you keep 80%. Any deal that I bring you, you keep 50%. So every single Glow deal that comes across, because I'm the one who negotiates it, I can literally feed it to my own brokerage, and I will make 50% of the real estate commissions. This month alone in real estate commissions, we probably have somewhere $200,000, $300,000 in real estate commissions that landlords are going to pay to our realtors that represent us. And on top of that, I can also hire 1 or 2 agents that, because they have experience negotiating for Glow, it actually makes my job easier, because now I can delegate a lot of the tasks that I have to do in negotiating it, because they have, when I walk them through 5, 10, 15 negotiations, I no longer have to do the walkthrough with them, because they understand, hey, he's never going for that, so there's no reason for us to even send that back. This is the typical deal that we go with, and it makes my job easier. So not only does it make my job easier, I'm able to delegate my responsibility, I'm also able to make money on something that other people are making money on off of our business. On top of that, I could still make 20% of whatever else they bring in outside of the deals that I feed them. So it just makes sense. So that's just vertically integrating. So you have the Amazon way of vertically integrating, which is the same exact thing that I'm doing, and then they're just doing it on a way higher level. And then you have what I'm working on doing as well.